I feel like the commercial industry for home inspectors is a very open and broad area for
Mm-hmm.
us.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very untouched area as far as SOPs and policies and things like that. With that said, what advice would you give a home inspector or somebody that wants to get into commercial inspections right off the bat?
There's four things you need to set up, and there's four things you need to do in your career. But the things you need to do are you need to learn the code of ethics and the standards of practice. You need to take a field training. You need to go out and do some lower end jobs, and then you need to find your own client. So lower end, maybe for a national client or as a subcontractor that you are getting paid for, but you're not the lead on it yet. And then you need to go out and find your own clients. So those are the four things that I would say guys need to do in order to have that in order and be able to do that. We recommend that whether they're home inspectors or they just have a commercial background and they just want to skip the home inspection step, if you will, and just go right into commercial. And there have been a few guys that do that, usually later career, but sometimes not so. So the four things in order are they need to have their training in order that I just went over. They need to have their insurance certifications. If there are any pertinent licenses, they need to have all that in order. They need to have their website up, and they need to have their idea of what the client service, essentially a business plan. Who are they going after? Who is the specific avatar? That's really hard when you come from an inspection background. And what does every inspector say? I'll just inspect for anybody. That doesn't really work in the commercial world. It doesn't really work for helping your marketing at all because you attract the kind of clients that you are, or at least that you project yourself to be. So, like when I was a one man operation, really new, I got a lot of business owners buying their first building.
Right,
Then, as I
right.
went on, a couple years in, maybe they were buying their second building because I was at, say, maybe like 100. So I was kind of like in my second year or third year. And then as we went on, we were getting more real estate investment trusts. And now we do more work for bigger and bigger organizations because we function like a bigger and bigger organization.
Absolutely.